Beach FM, locals talking to locals.
Beach FM, great to welcome back Holly Ewens, the chair of the Paekakariki Community Board. Good morning to you, Holly.
Good morning, John. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I hope you're going well. I know you've been extraordinarily busy recently. What's on the calendar?
The calendar, what have we got coming up this weekend? We've got the market day, which is on Saturday morning. And when the market's open, that means the bike library is also open. So I would encourage you to get on down for that. And also on Friday evening, we have a community Matariki celebration, which is at Paekakariki School. Bring a cup and a plate and some kai to share, which will be really lovely. They're going to have some fireworks and they're going to have some sing-songs and a bonfire. So that's, and everyone, all whānau and friends are welcome to that, which will be, and hopefully the weather holds up. It has been good, so
I must say,
frost for a nice clear night.
I like the idea of a bonfire and fireworks at this time of year. It makes much more sense in November, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It does, absolutely. Just rug up, and it gets dark early enough to be able to get them off at a reasonable time.
Yeah, great idea. Go for it.
Yeah. So anyway, that's on Friday at the school from 5 o'clock. And then on Saturday night, we have Waiting for Justice, which I know I spoke very briefly about a couple of weeks ago, which is a concert of spoken word and typography. And that's on Saturday, the 1st of August at St. Peter's. That sounds like it's going to be really fun. So that's brought to you by Phil Simmons and friends. And that doors open at 7:30 and show kicks off at 8. And $20 waged or $10 unwaged at the door. Now, we also have our Paekakariki Orchards and Gardens group, who I'm not sure if listeners know that group, but they operate out of the sports field down the very end of Tilly Road that abuts Queen Elizabeth Park.
Yeah.
And they are now calling out for asking for an invitation to care for a fruit tree. So they're launching a guardianship scheme, which means that you and your whānau choose a tree to sponsor, and just once a year, you nurture it by weeding, feeding, and mulching it. And they'll provide you all those materials and also help you paint a sign that dedicates this tree to your care. And you'll also get a tree guardian certificate, which sounds like a really, really lovely opportunity. But if you think that, even if you don't live in Paekakariki, but you think that's something that you might like to do, Paekakariki Orchards and Gardens group will be down at the market on Saturday morning, so you can adopt a tree down there tomorrow morning. Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Isn't it a great idea? It's really easy. Once a year, it's not asking too much, I don't think. And in the story section of paekakariki.nz, we ran a few weeks ago, or actually at the beginning of the month, an article on Paekakariki Progress, which was about an old newsletter that was found underneath Bill Carson's house. And Bill Carson was the old chemist here.
Yes.
So it's a 1950 copy, and it was a fortnightly community newspaper. And it's absolutely astounding how much paekakariki.nz replicates it in the modern digital world. So you can find that story on our website. It's really quite fascinating. We've got really high quality scans of the newsletter. Some of it's very funny. There's some dear agony aunt columns and things like that, which some things haven't changed all that much, and the agony, all the advice hasn't changed all that much. It's really great. And then we had a few questions within that article, and some locals have replied with what some of those codes mean, and so I've just updated that today with some really great recollections from a couple of long-term locals. So I really recommend you jump on. It's called Paekakariki Progress, Community Media 70 Years Ago. It's a really great read.
Are you saying, Holly, that the website of today is replicating in modern form, in digital form, what was happening with Paekakariki Progress?
Absolutely. And, we send out a fortnightly newsletter on behalf of paekakariki.nz, which again comes out fortnightly, which we've been doing for a long time before we found this this amazing newsletter. We've got all, events, which is on the front page, which is what Paekakariki Progress has. And, yeah, it's just really, they've got correspondence, they've got the walks, they've got the sponsors, really fascinating. And then a word from the equivalent of the community board, and it's fascinating. It's a really good read. Somebody used to come and type them out in a typewriter every 2 weeks. A lot harder than it is for me these days.
Oh, absolutely, with the word processors. I remember the world before word processors.
Yes.
It's not something I want to go back to. Well, Holly, things are happening, aren't they?
They are.
And wonderful that you can keep us updated here at Beach FM. Thank you so much for your time this morning. It's much appreciated.
Thanks, John. Bye.
106.3 Beach FM.